everyone, today this is our topic, architectural aesthetic, and here is our team member, 林千柔、郑梦婷、黄姿敏、柯佑林、郑怡颖、吴哲行. And first we'll talk about what is architectural design. The architectural design may refer to an architectural technologies, or any other person that is involved in the design process or of building or urban landscape. And it's a concept that focuses on components or elements of a structure. And what is architect? An architect is generally the one in charge of the architectural design. They work with space and elements to create a coherent and functional structure. What is aesthetic architecture? Aesthetic is a branch of philosophy that deals with the nature and experience of beauty.
So what is involved in the design process? There are 5 main stages. The first stage is schematic design. The schematic design is where the architects gather information on the needs, styles, and wants for the project. And from there, that architects will create 2 to 3 design options for the client to review. The second stage is design development. In the design development, the architect will take the schematic designs and develop them to an approved design concept. Any changes the client wants to make to the designs should be communicated to the architect during the phase. And the third one is construction document. Construction documents are given to contractors for the constructions of your project. And architects will put together drawings with a lot of details on them for the contractors to follow when building. So the next one is bidding. Bidding is when the architects or client seeks a contractors for their project. They bid the job to the contractors by giving them bid documents which displays details of the project. These documents include construction documents and technical specifications. The next one is constructions. Constructions begins once you settle on a design concept that fits your need. Your architects will be in contact with your contractors throughout the durations of the construction phase to ensure that your project is being built according to the plans. So how can we appreciate architectures? The first is understand the building purpose. Second, understand the user experience. Third, understand the transcendence of value. So take Japanese shrines and Russian and basic cathedrals for examples. They are all built for religion's purpose. And the Italian Rome Colosseums is a central arenas for people to enjoy different kind of entertainment, especially in ancient time.
And I talk about some example of architectural structures. Firstly is Leaning Tower of Pisa, Chinese called 比萨斜塔. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is one of the most remarkable architectural structures from medieval Europe. It is a Roman style. The construction of Tower of Pisa began in 1173 and was completed in the 14th century in 1399. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is Pisa's crowning glory, probably the tallest bell towers in Europe. Tower of Pisa stands at 60 meters and until 1990 was leaning at about a 10-degree angle. The top of the Leaning Tower of Pisa is about 17 feet of the vertical. Many ideas have been suggested to strengthen the Tower of Pisa, including taking it apart stone by stone and rebuilding it at a different location. It was designed as a circular bell tower that would stand 185 feet high. It is constructed of white marble.
The next building, Piazza dei Miracoli of Pisa, is the most spectacular assemblage of Roman architecture in Italy. Dressed in gray and white striped marble and bristling with cones and arches, the cathedral. It is curiously Islamic down and metric down baptistery rises from an emerald green lawn. There has been controversy about the real identity of the architect of the Leaning Tower of Pisa. For many years, the design was attributed to Bonanna Pisano, a well-known 12th century resident artist of Pisa, known for his broadcasting, particularly in the Pisa Duomo.
Next, I will introduce the Sydney Opera House. The Sydney Opera House is one of Australia's most iconic buildings. The impressive scales of the building characterize Sydney City and provide a fascinating place to explore the culture and modern history of the country. The doors were opened by Queen Elizabeth II on the 20th of October 1973. Every year, there are more than 3,000 events that take place at the Sydney Opera House, with more than 10.9 million visitors to the house every year. Sydney Opera House doesn't have the usual air can installed, but uses its location to its advantage, taking the seawater directly cooling system, the cold water which powers both the cooling system and heating the building. The system circulates cold water from the harbor through 35 kilometers of pipes to power both the heating and air conditioning in the building. Next, I'm gonna talk about the conclusion. So our conclusion is architecture is also an aesthetic. We introduced so many famous buildings. The existence of these buildings also proves that the aesthetics of people in each era are different. We can also know many different arts through architecture. Thank you very much. That's all for our presentation. Oh, and our video.